Here are some issues I have with the Canik TP9SFx. So I was in the store, I felt it, I was like, man, this thing feels good, it looks cool. I was like, 500 bucks, not too bad. So being me, I acted on it pretty impulsively. Look at the case that it comes with too. So there's some things that I really like about this. Holster's not bad, it's not the best, not bad. You know, overall, it's a nice gun. When I got this gun, it was, it was really cool. It felt good in my hands. It was one of those things that just felt right. So I was like, oh, okay. You know, like this is great. This is gonna be like a rival for the Walther. I have a Walther PPX. I actually really enjoy that gun. I was thinking this was gonna be something along the lines of that caliber. It looked like it. It felt like everything. This is so nice. Like this little groove right here to press check, so nice. When I got to the range, I started feeding it some 115 grain. Wasn't anything crazy. You know, I don't buy the best ammo. I just buy the regular stuff. Gave it a little cock. And as I went to go fire, pop, failed to eject. I was like, okay, well, I read about this, you know. I knew that, 115 grain maybe is iffy. Let me try it again. Cleared it, presented, failed to eject. Every single time I had a 115 grain in the barrel, it could not eject that. I went up to the register and I was like, hey man, like this Canik is not liking this 115. So I got some 124 grain 9mm and presented, pop, 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 pop. Nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Felt really good. The trigger is good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the trigger's good. Everything was super easy. I mean, like, even talking about it now, like it's so hard just not to just fidget with it. It's one of those types of guns. Then, when my magazines wouldn't just not drop freely. And it'll go through this times where it does, and both of them will. It'll go through a time where one of them won't, and then both of them can. Even with the fully loaded magazine, it wouldn't even drop. So the mag release lever is rubbing on the side right here before it clicks in. And sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it isn't. But for the most part, it doesn't drop free. The second issue that I have is when you place an optic on here, there's no rear sights. Now I get it, it's a competition style gun, but I still feel like there should be the option, you know? So for me, I was hoping it was gonna be like a Walther, but it's kind of like a step between a Walther and like a Taurus. I just wonder about the integrity of the components that they use. But other than that, man, I mean, this gun is sick when it does work. If it was super reliable and I knew it was super reliable and it didn't have these minor issues, I'd be going crazy for this thing because it really is that type of gun. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. That's my review.